Eastern Cape now, where parents of 21 children who died at eNCA Tavern in East London want to know what caused their deaths. More than 2 months later, they say they haven't received a toxicology report despite promises by the provincial authorities. eNCA's Aviwe Mtila is tracking that story for us and joins us this morning. Good morning, Aviwe. The last time we checked, the parents were expecting the toxicology report at least today. What is the likelihood of that happening?
It's the 31st of August, Mfundo, and this is the day that they were promised some 2 weeks ago when they last met different entities and different departments from the Eastern Cape government. They say that even in that meeting they were expecting the outcomes of what led to the deaths of the 21 teenagers, but there wasn't a clear confirmation on exactly what happened. So they said they were told that by the 31st of August they would have that information. But it seems like by noon yesterday they were still none the wiser if the meeting itself would happen. In fact, I want to catch up with one of those parents, that is the aunt of Sinotando Mkangala, just to give us an update on where we are. Thank you for joining us at eNCA, Mama. It is the 31st of August today, and I understand you were promised that today would be the day that you'd receive the final results of what happened to the 21 teenagers. Is that happening today?
Thank you, sir. Good morning to you and to the viewers. My name is Dombizonge, one of the parents from the 21 teens at eNCA. It is not happening. We are not getting results today. A lot of runarounds has taken place as a result due to the logistics that were not met. We had to postpone being given results today. Firstly, as parents, we are employed, and we were expecting that we're going to be told in time about, because with the departments, you cannot be sure and say, yes, this is happening, because today they say this and then something different happens. So by the afternoon yesterday, we were not yet conducted, making sure that this is what is going to happen. So it led us to ask them not to give us them today, because we respect our employment. So we as parents had to go to our workplace so that we explain to our employers that we are getting the results.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if communication wasn't received by the afternoon yesterday, when did you receive the communication then? And have you agreed on when these results then will be received by the parents?
Okay, we only received the communication, I think it was past 5 yesterday, when we got a confirmation. So already all the parents were out of work and we were unable to communicate with the employers. And according to them, they are confirming that they are going to give us the final results, which led to the cause of death of our children. So by tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Or tomorrow at 9 o'clock is that final confirmation. You'll receive the final cause of death. Because I understand in the death certificates themselves, it still says under investigation. Is there any update on what might happen even to those death certificates? What was communicated?
Okay. To us, they have confirmed that by tomorrow, by tomorrow 9 o'clock, we will be getting the final results, which led to the cause of death of the 21 teens at eNCA Tavern. And also, we are going to be updated in terms of the birth certificates. Remember, our death certificates were saying under investigation, which was the cause of death. So we will also be the death certificate will also be updated. So in the conversation, yes, we were confirmed that they are going to update the death certificate. But then we will confirm that when we get there. We will confirm that when we get there, because we know that our government officials, they say this and do that. So, yeah.
And I understand as parents you have that WhatsApp group that you're constantly in communication in. How do you feel now as parents, given that you're the ones that said it must be pushed back one more day? How are the conversations ahead of hearing what led to the death of your children?
Let me be honest, we are not happy about it. We were disappointed. Firstly, on 2 weeks ago, we stressed to our government officials that we really want to get to the end of this. We really want closure with whatever happened, and we request them to do as they have said in the meeting, that today we are going to get the results. So for us yesterday, we were so devastated. We were so unhappy and not unsure up until we decided to take some few steps by even trying to Google their contact numbers and contact them. It's when they started to come back to us. So with us as parents, we feel like 2 weeks ago we told them that we are requesting them to respect us as these parents. We are requesting them to make sure that with whatever they are doing, they are communicating with us. But up to this stage, they seem not to get to understand that. They seem not to want to do that. So we as these parents, we are not happy, but because we want to get to the end of this journey and we want to get to know exactly what happened about our children, then we told ourselves that as painful as it is, as not as what it is, but then we will put down our foots and make sure that what we want and the closure that we are expecting about our children is being done, and we will fight for justice up until the end of this matter. We are not happy. We are always fighting with them. Nothing is being done smoothly. So that's the situation.
And just lastly, do you know who you'll be communicating with tomorrow, who you'll be meeting with, which departments? Because in speaking to the police yesterday, they suggested that they don't have the final results and the outcomes. Are you wiser who you'll be communicating with, and is this the final confirmation?
We have not been, they have not tabulated who is going to be there, but I'm sure of the Department of Health is going to be there. I'm sure of the Department of Home Affairs is going to be there. I'm not aware of other departments who will be there.
All right, thank you very much. That's one of the parents and guardians of the 21 Enyobeni teens, Ntombizonke Mkangalala, of course, saying that they had to push it back by one more day after these government entities in the Eastern Cape departments came back only after 5 p.m. to confirm that they were ready to give the parents the results. Of course, the parents have working obligations, so they couldn't put those away. Hence, they asked just for one more day. And you heard Mfundo, they're expecting now those final outcomes to happen at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and they were even told to bring the death certificates, which suggests that that cause of death, which currently stands as under investigation, may be put to finality, and they'll find out what actually led to the deaths of the 21 teenagers at eNCA Tavern.
All right, Aviwe, let's hope there are no delays, and tomorrow at 9 they finally get the answers that they so desperately need. Thank you very much.